These here guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. This is Aaron Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 13 carries, 58 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The give is to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the ball. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
39-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. It's complete to Golden Tate. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The give to Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Running right, Jones. And he's got some space here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Ryan's pass complete.
Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brought down.
Now, these are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Running back again, the ball carrier. The tackle by O'Shane Zimenez.
He's got his man, Valdez Scantling. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Julian Love.
And that is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the back. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down.
At his own 8-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Giants 7. Falcons nothing.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23.
Yes, sir.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
What up?
Get out there, stop the offense.
So you already moved to your apartment, huh?
I think that's why he came right out throwing.
Yeah, but me and Blue Light moved in there to move the stuff in and they moved me, Blue Light, so we moved
Finds his
stuff in
tight
today.
end Ingram.
I thought we were supposed to come down here, but
Brings up 2nd
he
down.
didn't, so we just got up and did it.
2nd and 5.
Oh, that's what's up.
Completion on first down.
So what you gonna do about the job?
I'm looking for one.
Here's Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Blitz
I'm looking for one. I gotta keep my
Dante Fowler. It's his 20th sack
What
of the
time you
season
interview?
as he continues what could
At
be a record-setting
10:30.
campaign.
Oh, okay.
Plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
Mm.
I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on.
I might need you to take me to work in the morning.
What time you gotta work? What time you gotta work?
Oh, it's early in the morning.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Clearly short of the first.
I gotta be there at 5:30.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Alright. I got it for you.
Oh no, I just thought about that. You left me hanging one night.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I just thought about that.
Keep him short of the first. And he can't
Where you working
feel the
at?
clear. It's loose.
No,
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own
in advance by Ashley's Furniture.
Hunters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now
Ashley's Furniture Warehouse.
the Australian punters with their kicking academies.
Everybody done told me to
Just kind of kicking the nose of the football.
They make good money, about $14, $15 an hour.
So not quite
Do they
a
get paid
first
every
and
week?
goal.
Yep.
First and 10 from the 10.
So I just put in the application and wait for them to call me.
Yeah, they're gonna call you probably the same day.
Past the 30.
Like if you put it in tomorrow, they're gonna call you tomorrow.
Result, 21 yards. Line of
Yeah,
scrimmage
I'm
to the
about to do it.
39
I'm about
first
to do
and
it
10.
tonight, so I can. Cause a lot of people work up there doing the man, my Uncle Yogi on my mom's side.
Yeah.
He works up there and he been telling me to do it. They get paid every week.
Mm-hmm.
I go ahead and do that. I ain't
what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed.
And I have to match with this kid that was
Zone blocking.
Or you can go at 5:30 at night and get off at 4 in the morning.
Oh, it's 11 hours.
10 hours. 10-hour shifts.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and
Like
10 at the 35-yard line.
It ain't, but you know, I'm only taking it because I need a job. But you know me, I ain't with
Like
it.
First and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The second down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Running back again.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones.
Lions.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
To Evan Ingram.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down, New York.
Now Ryan on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants.
Pass complete to Darius Slayton.
Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Dustin Hopkins.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Falcons offense set to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The tackle made by
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Falcons.
That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finish.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Dustin.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. This is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense.
So they decline it, as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Complete to
Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. first and 10. It's Ryan. That's complete left side to Shepard. The 30. The 20. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Complete to
Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
On for the extra point.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in them. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Falcons take over.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
25-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game, and if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
That makes the score Giants 28.
And that almost makes it a brand new ball game. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point. Had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dante Fowler in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
We get a look at Sterling Shepard as he and the rest of the offense march out into place. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Again, it's Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 23-yard line. A big run there by Jones. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
First down.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. The throw right sideline here is complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan, that is caught at the 7-yard line.
Ryan's pass complete to...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Matt Ryan now with 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Giants have taken the lead. You see, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he powers his way up past the 30.
22, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 33 yards that time.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Sterling Hoffrichter.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard
Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Drops it to Jones in the flat.
complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, 69 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff looking right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead.
The Falcons will line up.
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Sterling.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
So Matt Ryan of the offense. Down by a field goal. 2:21 the time left. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. First down, Ryan. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Marlon Davidson gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A dump underneath to Jones. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing now is Ryan.
Brandon's okay with it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Ryan. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Sterling Richter to kick off.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know.
It got his man complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for the Giants. 69 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now Ryan. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
From 6 yards away. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called beat.